Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another message for Libra. If your sun, moon, or rising is in Libra, this message is divinely for you. I'm so excited to finally have the time to just be here, and I was called to focus on Libra. So, disclaimer, if you guys hear any dogs barking or people talking, I'm so sorry about that. I hope that isn't too much of a distraction, but if it is, I do apologize. I'm going to do my best to edit as much as I can. I can't seem to, I don't know, the dog won't start barking. So if you guys do hear it, I do apologize. So let's jump in. We have 3 decks that we're going to be using: the Angel Tarot, Cyclic Tarot of the Heart, and then we have the Romantic Angel. So we're just going to be tapping into Libra's energy. It's a general message. The message may or may not apply to you, but just grab what resonates. That's what these messages are for. Please grab what resonates. And I hope your 2020 started off decent. But for a lot of people, it was like a huge shitstorm. January was a very heavy month for a lot of people. But I will say that it was the month of people to really come back to themselves, regroup and replan and refocus. And that is just the energy that Saturn brings. Saturn is about, basically, are you getting your shit together? So January is always that month where you're hard on yourself or things come to an end. This is just always happening in January, but they're necessary changes. So what is surrounding Libra during this time? Sun, moon, or rising? Okay. We have the 3 of Fire, which is the 3 of Wands. Abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. Okay. Gorgeous. The next card we have Release. The end of a phase of a situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. Death. Okay. So I already know where this is going. And I'm so here for it. I already know where this is going. We also have the 7 of Earth, which is the 7 of We also have the 7 of Earth, 7 of Pentacles energy. Ten of Fire. Too much work, accept help from other people. Life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. Okay. Okay, a few things are happening around Libra. By the way, shout out to all the Libras that are always trying to make things better. Shout out to all the Libras that show nothing but love. You know, I feel that the world doesn't really deserve a Libra's love because you guys give it so freely. And this is why I always say a prayer to my Libras that I hope that you guys find the love that you guys give out. That's my prayer for you guys. I hope that you guys, I pray that you guys will manifest the love that you give out constantly. And because of that, you guys will. You guys will. I just felt the need to tell you guys that because I am picking up on an energy of feeling like you're giving, but you didn't get it back. And because you emotionally expressed yourself, you're looked at as, oh my God, you're making it a big deal, or oh my God, you're crazy, oh my God, you're this and you're that. I feel like Libras are going through something like that. When Libra, it's not you, it's really them. And it's their incapability of loving the way that you love them, or the way that you give, the way that you exert yourself. Okay? We have the King of Swords, okay? So there is a man that is holding your heart. Or this could be you, Libra. If you're a guy, this could definitely be you. King of Air, King of Swords. Libra is an air sign. This could be you making solid decisions. And even if you're a woman, you could also be making solid decisions. There's a lot of things that I'm picking up on. Last card. What is the last card? We have the 10 of Cups, but reverse. 10 of Water. Okay, so let's talk about this energy. Let's talk about what's happening surrounding Libra. Let's talk about the general message that is coming through. So I will say that in regards to career, let's just get career out of the way because I do feel like this is going to be a love message. I do feel like the focus of this reading needs to be surrounding matters of the heart. This is why I just want to kind of get career out of the way. So how it's looking in regards to 2020, because I know January already passed. It's just been crazy for me, but I still wanted to put this message out. Three of Fire is here. Three of Wands is here. Looking at the distance, looking at opportunity, okay? Making long-term plans, making long-term goals. So Libra, I will say in the month of January, you were definitely to yourself and you were definitely planning on the things that you want to do for yourself. I do feel like a lot of Libras are coming back to school. A lot of Libras are going to go to school. A lot of Libras are looking into getting licensing, leveling up, making connections. I see a lot of Libras networking, making new friends, meeting new people. I heard party planning, so there's even some Libras that are looking into like party planning, wedding planning, just things of that sort that is just such Libra energy. A lot of Libras could be looking into creative pursuits. A lot of Libras could be leaving corporate jobs to pursue things that are creative. I see Libras making jewelry. I see Libras getting into music. I see Libras making makeup. I see Libras really putting themselves out there and being the entrepreneur that they know that they can be. And I will honestly say that Libras are very, very smart business-minded people because they understand people, they understand emotions, and they are very charismatic. So Libra, I will say that you are making plans for your future. Now, there are other Libras that are looking for jobs, applying. I will say, Libra, that you weren't meant to get a job opportunity January, but I do feel very good about February, March. Seeds were planted, and you're worrying about things you don't need to be worrying about. You have proved yourself. You have done everything necessary. So I would say wait. If you are looking for jobs and you're job hunting, wait. You're going to hear something February, March. It wasn't meant for you to get anything in January. I do feel like there were a lot of people they were considering. So just be mindful of that and don't beat yourself up. It has nothing to do with you. It's just basically you have to be patient, Libra. And I do feel like you're going to get a very good result. Good news is coming for Libra in surrounding career. So I feel very, very good about that. But when the release card is here, the end of a phase or a situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. Libra, what can you think of right now that you are moving on from? Are you moving on from an idea of something that you had? Are you moving on from a relationship? Are you moving on from what you thought you were going to do and you're stepping into what you really want to do? Libra, there is no wrong answer here, but definitely sit down and think, what are you moving on from? If you have a journal, like I really recommend that a lot of people journal when these messages do come out. Journal. What are you moving on from? Or what do you need to move on from? What are you holding on to that is really holding you back? What is taking up your mental every single day? And even though the release card is here, a lot of Libras are having a hard time releasing something that has already happened, or somebody already made a decision about how they want to feel about you, about how they're moving. And Libra, that's got nothing to do with you anymore. You've done everything you could. You've expressed yourself. You've extended yourself thousands of times. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to let go. I do feel the injustice here because Libra is about justice. I do feel like, wow, everything that I do for them, they don't do for me. Wow, I would never do that. And it's true, you wouldn't. But you know what, Libra? They ain't you. And if anything, Libra, I learned this in January too, and I'm not even a Libra. We have to allow people to be who they are. You know? And one thing you never want to do, and I'm learning that, I learned that. One thing you never want to do is tell somebody, I would never do that to you. Because people don't like to be held accountable when they do shit. Right? People don't like to be called out, especially if they're adults and they find themselves, you know, very smart. Like they could be educated, they could have a lot going for themselves, but when they do something to you, it's for you to be like, oh, that's how you are. Oh, okay, I understand. And it's for you to act accordingly. But the moment you call them out and you tell them this is what you did wrong by me and this is what you need to work on, which Libras, they're about justice and they're about what's fair, people are going to be looking at you like, well, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, I'm grown and I said what I said. I'm standing in my truth. It is what it is. And you're just over here like, I wouldn't do that to you. What the fuck are you talking about? So Libra's over here like, I would not do this to you. Why are you doing this to me? And the person's going to be like, because that's the way I am and you can't change me. And they're right. You can't change them. You can't get them to see where you're coming from if that's not their viewpoint. They're not you, Libra, and you are not them. However, when people show you who they are in anger, in emotion, and back and forth, that's for you to take notes. That's for you to collect your bullets, okay? That's not for you to shoot and then you miss and now they feel like they're on this high horse. They can look down at you, but they're the one that started shit with you. So, Libra, I will say that you need to learn to collect your bullets. So that way, when they do come around and they do say something, you can say, remember that time when you did this? And blah, blah, blah. Remember that time when you did this and blah, 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 blah. I just feel like a lot of Libras confronted a situation and it backfired because the person feels as if you were trying to mom them, you were trying to son them, you were trying to daughter them or something. And now they feel insulted. And again, Libra, like, I'm not saying they're right, but that's just how adults move. A lot of people do not like being called out on their shit. If they don't even let their parents call them out, trust me, you ain't safe. And Libra, you also have to pay attention to how do they treat their friends? How do they treat their mom? How do they treat their dad? How do they treat their ex? You got to pay attention to that too. You are not exempt from them treating you like this. So Libra, this has taught you a valuable lesson that you are who you are and they are who they're going to be. You cannot change them. They have to want to change themselves. Now, a real friend, a real mature person will be like, wow, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. That's not what I meant. And you guys could have handled it right then and there. But Libra, you're not dealing with maturity. You're dealing with people that don't like to own up to their shit. And you're dealing with people that don't want to be called out. So because you brought it to their attention, they look bad. So rather than just humbling up and apologizing, they want to be like, oh, well, I said what I said. And it's hurting you because that's not how you move. That's not what you would do to them. So Libra, release this. This person got to go. Release this immediately. Because right now you got the 10 of Wands. Like, you're doing so much to get people to see where you're coming from. But how do I say this? You are talking to a brick wall. You are dealing with King of Swords energy. I ain't yielding. I ain't doing this. I said what I said. You are wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. And in return is giving you this unhappiness. 10 of Cups is the epitome of happiness. It's a happy family. It's a beautiful energy, but it's reversed. So you're just feeling like I'm talking, but nobody's listening to me. That's got to stop. So Libra, again, I'm not dismissing your anger, or if you know, it's a general message. Not a lot of Libras could be going through this. I'm not dismissing anything that you're going through because I see it and you are right. I do feel like you are in the right. But this person is not going to see it, at least not yet. And I am encouraging you to just release it and let it go and see it as their shortcoming. Ain't that some shit? Whew. Libra, you over here trying to inspire, to teach, and people are taking it left. Focus on your blessings. Focus on what you're creating. This right here, they're not listening. And you're hurting yourself more the more you keep inquiring. Whew. All right, seek. You're not seeing. You're not paying attention. Lead. A lot of you guys do need like readings though. A lot of you guys do need like therapy sessions. Just needing to talk to somebody that can listen to you. A lot of Libras are also receiving dreams that are not making sense. Try to journal them, because the more you journal, the more you can put the pieces together on what the dreams mean. Because you guys have been having dreams back to back. Well, some of you have been having dreams back to back that you remember when you wake up, but you don't know why you had it. Try to write them down. I do feel like by the end of February, you will understand why you were receiving those deja vu moments, synchronicities, and dreams. Last two cards. What are some messages that Spirit wants to tell Libra? Throat chakra. Speaking your truth. Standing up for yourself. Remaining silent. And you know something, Libra? You've already spoke your truth. Your throat chakra is very active, but you said what you said. Okay? I'm not seeing that they're going to see it from your point of view because they're still on their high horse, but you said what you said. And I feel that your silence is just as powerful as speaking. And that's still activating your throat chakra. Even if you are being quiet right now, that's still giving you the power of throat chakra energy, where if they were to ask you, you're going to say it. Lastly, also Libra, there's injustice happening, and I feel like you want to speak out about it in regards to your job, or there could be favoritism going on at your job. I do feel like you might be ready to speak to a higher up about it, and I do feel like your voice is going to be heard. Then we have daydreams and decisions. You see, daydreams, I do feel like you guys are having a lot of visions and dreams that are not adding up or making sense. And I do feel like, again, you guys are having hard times making a decision. There's something you guys got to choose. Libra, do it. I feel like you should do it. Whatever you're having a hard time making a decision about, do it, only because you keep revisiting it. If this was something that you thought of like yesterday, then I would be like, nah, don't do it. But you've been thinking about this for months. You've been thinking about starting this business, reaching out to this person, telling them, hey, I have feelings for you. You've been thinking about doing something, and you're having a hard time making a decision if you should do it. I feel like you should, so you could just leave it to rest, so you could just set yourself free. The worst they can do is say no, or I don't feel the same way, but that releases you. But I do feel like for a lot of Libras, they do feel the same way. They do. Some. Okay, giving and receiving. Yeah, you feel like you're giving and giving and giving, but you're not receiving. You're not receiving the love that is necessary. Libra, for 2020, be mindful of surprise pregnancies. And also, Libra, I will say that I feel like a lot of you guys are in the process of creating. I do feel that. 1, 2. Very soon, for my Libras that are single, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. Making choices in love life, making choices surrounding matters of the heart. What are some more messages coming through for Libras that are single? 2, 3, 4. We have getting to know each other. So Libra, your angels are encouraging you to date. You're wrapped up with one person, that King of Swords energy that's not releasing and letting it go. They're also not seeing where you're coming from. So you're just being guided to just seek more options, or even just take care of yourself if necessary. Getting to know each other. I feel like the relationship that you're considering could be very rushed, and you guys need to learn more about one another. And some of you should be honoring and taking care of yourself, and some of you should stop being hung up on one person and try to see your options, because there's other people that are interested in you, Libra, but you're so fixated on this person that is low-key kind of toxic, in my opinion. I just don't think they're worth it. Last message for Libras that are single. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. I do feel like right now the person that you're having a hard time letting go of is someone that you feel so deeply connected to. However, just because you feel a past life or a soulmate or whatever connection with somebody, that doesn't justify the action of them disrespecting you and them not honoring you in the best way possible. So this is exactly why I don't like to use the word past life relationship, twin flame, soulmates very loosely, because people will be like, yeah, we're so like soulmates and twin flames, but he's treating you like shit, and you justify it because, oh, he's my soulmate, he's my twin flame, blah, 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 blah. This is why I don't like to use the term so loosely. I do believe in it, but to an extent. And I just feel like sometimes it can consume us a little bit too much. So don't let disrespect happen because you feel like it's a twin flame soulmate connection. We have plenty of soulmates and twin flame connections. All of us are meant to meet people that we connect with. It's not just one person in the entire world. You will come across somebody that will speak to your heart the way the last person did. But they might even, dare I say, treat you better, honey. And I want that for you. I want you to understand that there's more soulmate connections out there, and you can make those connections. It does not have to be with this person who is toxic. It doesn't. So, what are the messages for Libras that are in relationships and marriages? What is happening? Okay, worth waiting for. I feel like you guys are waiting for something to come through. You're either trying to get pregnant, trying to get a new house. You're waiting for something to manifest in your relationship. I do feel like it's going to be coming within 3 to 6 months. If you stay consistent and be positive, that's for a group of Libras that are trying to build a family or to have more or expecting marriage. Okay. But there's also some Libras that are considering getting divorced or getting separated. I am picking up on that for Libra. Codependency. So I wasn't wrong. Codependency addictions are affecting your romantic life. Addictions doesn't have to be substances like drugs or anything like that. It could simply be patterns. Patterns. Did you rush into this? Did you do this too soon? Did you do this? Did you do that? It could really be patterns. Codependency. You wanted the relationship because you felt that it was time, but was it even ready? Was it premature? Ooh, see, wow, those cards flew out for Libra. We also have chemistry. Okay. We have chemistry. We have you deserve love. Stand up for yourself. You are lovable. We have let go of control issues. A lot of Libras are separating from relationships. I am seeing that. And then we have true love. Because you guys are separating from things that are not serving you because you understand that you deserve a romance of a lifetime. And whatever this is, it's not working and it's not speaking to your highest good. Wow. So Libras, I feel like you have some decisions to make, but I feel like you already know what you have to do. Some Libras are separating from their partner, and some Libras are trying to build their family, and some Libras are holding on when you guys should let go. So you guys can meet new people and meet that connection that I really feel for you guys. Now, what is the life path message for Libra? Overall life path message for Libra. Family changes. Yeah, things are definitely changing surrounding family. Wanting to move. I picked that up for a few Libras. Body changes. And you know, the sacral chakra card came out a little bit earlier, and that is connected to sex appeal and feeling beautiful. So I do feel like a lot of you guys could be trying to lose weight and joining the gym, and you guys will be successful with that. And notice how the card is orange, which is sacral chakra energy. So I do feel like you guys are going to reach your goal and be healthy this year and show how beautiful you are in the best way possible. Okay. We have sobriety. Libra, you are being encouraged to slow down on certain things that you're taking. So maybe you're eating too much sweets. Maybe you're smoking a little too much plant. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you're doing too much of something and they want you to slow down. Maybe you're drinking a little bit too much wine. They want you to definitely slow down so you could focus on your body changes. So this could probably be connected to food. And I do know that marijuana can make you eat more food. So I'm picking that up for a lot of Libras as well. So just be mindful of how much you're intaking. Even if you don't smoke or do anything to enhance you wanting to eat more, a lot of Libras are indulging. And it's because they're feeling not that much love. They're feeling lack of intimacy. I keep seeing Libras eating a lot of sweets. So just slow down with that because you guys are going to reach your goal of like fitness and losing a lot of weight or losing like at least 10 to 20 pounds to really feel good about yourself. I feel that's for Libra. Last message for Libra. Get some rest. Take care of yourself. Honor yourself. This is root chakra energy. Honor yourself. Ground yourself. Release it. Let it go. And do what is best for you. That is what I'm seeing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. I will be back with more celebrity psychic readings. I feel like I've been gone for like 10,000 years in regards to that, but I cannot wait to come back because I got a lot to motherfucking say. Yes. So anyway, thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and we will do this probably in March. We'll do this again in March. All right. Mwah. Bye.